Hello everybody, I hope you're doing well and taking care. In this video we're going to learn how to factorize with the highest common factor. So hopefully by now we know how to expand. So if I give you, let's say, if I told you to expand the following. 3 times the quantity a plus 2. This is simple, right? This is just equal to. We just multiply the 3 by the terms inside this quantity, right? So we get 3 times a and then plus 3 times 2. Right, and if we simplify that, 3 times a is just 3a, and then 3 times 2 is just 6. All right, so that is expansion. So let me write that up here. EXP for expansion. Now what is factorization? Factorization, which I'm going to abbreviate by writing fact, it is the reverse process of expansion. Notice in expansion we remove the brackets, right? We multiply and remove the brackets. Whereas in factorization, it's kind of like we're dividing or we're pulling out something, and then we insert the brackets. All right, so let's take the same example. Let's use the 3a plus 6 here. So 3a plus 6. So how do we factorize that? Well, let's look at the highest common factor first of those two terms, 3a and 6. Right? So this is equal to, let's break them down as much as we can. So 3a can be broken down into 3 times a, and we cannot really break down 3 because it's a prime number, and a as well because we don't know what a is, plus 6 is just 3 times 2, and 3 and 2 are prime numbers, so we can't break them down any further. So now let's switch colors to the red color, and let's highlight what is in common between them both. So 3 and 3. 3 is in common between them both, and that's the only thing. So that's the highest common factor here. All right, so we're going to pull out the 3, and now we're going to switch colors to the green color, and we're going to highlight what remains, right? So we have an a, and then we have plus 2. All right, so what's highlighted with green is we're going to put those inside the brackets, right? So here we have a plus 2. Oh, that's a weird 2. Okay. And that's it. We've factorized 3 plus 6. Right? So the general rule is, finding the highest common factor, pulling that out, and then putting what remains inside brackets. Okay? So let's do a couple examples to practice. Right? All right. So let's say we want to factorize the following. Let's say AB minus 2BC. Okay, and let's in fact make it a 6AB. Okay, so this is just equal to, well, the 6 is equal to 3 times 2. So we're going to write it as 3 times 2. And then AB times A times B minus, and now we have 2. 2 can't really be broken down, so we're just going to leave it as it is. Same thing goes with the B and C. So that's it. We've broken this down as much as we can. And now let's look at the factors that are in common between both of these expressions. So let's switch colors here, and let's highlight what's in common. So I see a 2 here and a 2 here, so that's one thing in common. I see a B over here and a B over here, so that is another thing. And that's it. That is the highest common factor. So we're going to pull it out. 2 times B. Okay, and then we're going to open up the brackets. And what do we put inside the brackets? We put what remains, right? So let me switch colors here and let's highlight what remains. So there's a 3 that remains here and an A, so 3 times A. There is a minus, and then there is a C. Okay, so let's simplify this part a little bit because it doesn't look great. All right, so let's switch back to the red color here. So we have 2 times b is just 2b. And then we open those brackets. And then what do we put inside? Just put in 3 times a, which is just 3a. And now just minus c. And that is it. Okay, so hopefully that made sense. Let us try one more example. And feel free to try out those examples before we solve them. All right, so let us now do, let's factorize 9a cubed, 9a cubed minus 18ab. All right, so this is equal to, well, the 9 can be broken down to 3 times 3. All right, and then a cubed is basically 3a's multiplied together, so a times a times a. And then we have minus 18ab. Now 18 is 2 times 9, so 2 times 9. And while we're at it, while we're breaking things down, let's break down the 9. 9 is just 3 times 3, right? So 18 is 2 times 9, or 2 times 3 times 3. All right, and then we have times a times b. And that's it. Okay, so now let's switch colors to the red color and let us highlight what's in common. So there's a 3 here, and a 3 here, another 3 here, and another 3 here. So that 2 3's in common between them. And I see 1a that is in common between them. And that's it. Okay, so we pull out 3 times a. All right, and we insert the brackets, and now what remains, here we have a times a, so let's write that down. And then we have a minus, and here we have 2 times b. Okay, now let's simplify this further. So this is equal to, so let's write equal here, and equal to 3 times a is just 9a. And we open up those brackets again, and we'll switch colors again here. So a times a is a squared minus 2 times b is just 2b. And that's it. We're done. So we factorized this thing over here. And that's it. So, and by the way, this breaking down process might be a little tedious, but I guarantee once you get the hang of it, once you practice, you'll immediately see that, okay, this is the highest common factor here is 9a, so I can pull it out, and then what remains is the a squared minus 2b. So it just comes with practice. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below, and that's it. I will see you guys next time.